Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is March 10th, and right now we are looking at the mid-level water vapor loop. Check out our cinnamon bun here off the coast of California. This is trending back towards the coastline here, bringing some precipitation. We'll go over those details. We'll go over our next storm system. You can see the strong frontal system out here under development. This is going to be moving down and impacting the entire state of California. Some big waves, big winds, big mountain snows, and some heavy rainfall will be accompanying that. And we may remain active through the extended forecast as well. So check out the latest on that with me here in a moment. Closer view of things. Look at the cinnamon bun off the coastline. There's Southern California. There's the entire state. But yeah, this is a nice little bump in some precipitation amounts in some of the weather models coming up. And you can kind of see that spinning towards the coastline as we speak. Kind of a closed low right there. Not completely cut off from the westerly. So it will continue to push off to the east. Now, taking a look here. This is 500 millibars. And there is our closed low. You can kind of see it spinning and doing its thing there, pushing across Southern California. But it is still progressive and moving out across the southwest. And you can clearly see our next frontal system out here, this polar lobe out here across the Pacific Ocean, really bringing a potent frontal system all the way down through Southern California before it pushes off and generates a very deep low across some of the central portions of the USA. Inside slider follows that up, and then you can see we've got another system coming our way right at the end of last night's European model for another potent frontal system for much of the state of California as we go through the next weekend time period. Now, taking a look at lightning strike over the last 24 hours, you can see absolutely nothing here across the southwest as far as that goes. Now, taking a look at the Worldwide Weather Watch. If you want, check this out. We're up over 2,000 subscribers. We're taking a look at some of the most active weather across the planet, and looking at some fun educational videos here as well. So go ahead and check out that channel if you would. Click like and subscribe. Now, storm timeline. Here we go. Wednesday, Thursday, the major impacts. This is Sacramento National Weather Service updated this morning. And again, these snow levels are going to be dropping down as we go through the day. Wednesday on into Thursday, potentially dropping down towards 2,000 feet. We got isolated thunderstorms. We got some heavy rainfall. Major impacts. Check before you go. You can see chain controls, road closures, travel delays are possible. Big time snows coming. Look at Blue Canyon. We're talking 30 to 36 inches of snowfall, 12 to 18 for South Lake Tahoe as well. And again, the timing mainly Wednesday and Thursday with this. You might want to put off any travel until Friday or do your traveling today and tomorrow if you can do that. And try to avoid Wednesday and Thursday. Winter storm watches are in effect for the Klamath Range, some of the Cascades. Also, watch out for the Siskiyous as we go as well. Now, storm details, Wednesday through Thursday. We've got some heavy rain coming for Southern California. It's going to come pretty fast and furious, and you do notice that they mentioned the potential for some debris flows near the recent burn scar areas, 10 to 30%. There's thunderstorm potential in the wake of this frontal system as well. So, yeah, we are on the lookout. We've been talking about the storm for a while, and it is now getting closer as we go on in through the day Thursday, especially for Southern California. You can see that 10 to 20% chance of some brief heavy downpours. Potential for significant mountain snow Wednesday through Thursday. Look at these snow levels really dropping down 3,000 to 4,000 feet on Thursday, 1 to 2 feet above 6,000 feet. Lighter accumulations down towards 3,000, and gusty winds as well. Now, winter storm impacts here across some of the southern Sierra Nevadas, Bishop and Independence, 1 to 2 feet above 8,000 feet, half a foot to a foot above 6,000, gusty winds out there. So, heads up, especially if you are off in the backcountry, hazardous hikings and camping conditions, dangerous slick roads, broken tree branches due to heavy snow. Nice storm rolling in here. Nice stuff here from the National Weather Service, Las Vegas, Nevada. Caltrans map. Check this out. Google it. You can click on these individual locations here and you can see all kinds of incidences and chain controls and where the snow plows are. All kinds of good information is there. So make sure to check before you go. Now, wider view of things here. This is European artificial intelligence. Let's put this into motion. There goes our closed low, spinning that precipitation back up over some of Southern California. Definitely a benefit. We will take that one. Very beneficial rain with that. Now, we just have to hope this next frontal system doesn't come too fast and furious, but I don't know. It looks like it's going to bring some pretty heavy rainfall amounts over a 1, 2, 3 hour time period across Southern California. A very potent system, dropping some very heavy rain. Then we get an inside slider and keep some of that precipitation going as we go through the day. Friday coming up. And then you see the next system gearing up. Here we go on into Sunday morning, starting to impact Northern California, pushes down towards the Bay Area. How much of that will get down the Central Coast towards Southern California? Good question, because it looks like it's going to bring some precipitation in the latest model runs here, but we'll be watching that closely. This would be about Tuesday morning as that system is wrapping up on the day Tuesday, and potentially additional frontal systems after that, but that's way off in fantasy land. We won't worry too much about that just yet. And we have that day 3 slight upgrade across portions of Southern California, and you can see they have these nice forecast discussions as well. They do mention about some destabilization into the frontal systems, localized convective elements, and yeah, you could get some heavy rain exceeding half an inch in an hour there, and it could be some debris flows as well. That's why they have upgraded to a slight risk, and you can kind of see it. They're just clipping Los Angeles County, Santa Barbara, and Ventura County, and really the marginal risk in company it encompasses much of the coastline from Northern California all the way down towards, Orange County. Now, this is last night's European model run, and you can see the timing of this starts very late tonight, or actually this evening, probably for some of the Central Coast. But later tonight is when that starts to move into some of Southern California. Tomorrow morning, here we go about through, it's about 11 a.m. on Tuesday morning. You see, a fairly rainy day for Tuesday here across Southern California, even getting out to some of the desert areas, western Arizona, some snow across the higher elevation of the Mogollon Rim, and that pushes through. Then quickly, we've got this next frontal system on its way, and you can see some precipitation kind of preceding the frontal system as well, so that could actually help exacerbate some of the flooding, because we're not going to bring this potent frontal system down. We got the strong southwest flow back into the terrain, very heavy rainfall amounts, big time snow across the Sierra Nevada, as you can imagine, and then we push that system through and also probably the best snowmaker for the higher terrain of Southern California with this round of weather as well. And then you can see the inside slider comes rolling in here as we go through the day Friday, keeping precipitation going for some of the regions, some mountain snows continuing on all the way on in through Saturday night. The following Saturday night. Sorry, a little bit of a frog in my throat this morning. Now, taking a look here at maximum individual wave height, there's the closed low giving us a bump. Again, this is on the day Tuesday evening. A little bit of a break on Wednesday, but then the next frontal system quickly bringing another round of wave action here as we go on into Thursday. Into Friday, things remain elevated. Additional systems could keep those waves going all the way on in towards early next week. As you can see, then maybe a little bit of a break as we go through the following portion there, but that's way off into fantasy land. But the takeaway from that is over the next 10 days, off and on big wave action up and down much of the coastline in California. This is something else the National Weather Service says. They do these surf forecasts. So today you can see rip current risk. They put a moderate surf height. But look at for Tuesday is that closed low is getting pretty close. Rip current risk is high. Surf height 3 to 6 feet. So all kinds of good stuff the National Weather Service does put out if you want to go ahead and dive into the website itself. Now, I like to show the upper levels of the atmosphere, and this is dynamic tropopause potential temperature. So there is our closed low, bringing our initial round of precipitation. Then look at that polar lobe come swinging down here and just absolutely plow through the southern portion of California, including the entire state. And then you can see that really develop off across central portions of the USA. Big time pressure gradient. You can see the warm, moist tropical air here with the very cold polar air here. It's very tight pressure gradient. Power packed jet stream ripping across central portions of the USA, and then we bring our next system up as we start to head off in towards next weekend. Now, looking at total precipitation in inches, this is the European Artificial Intelligence. I mean, look at that. It shows some areas getting up over 1/3 of an inch of rain, 1/2 inch of rain or more across some of San Diego. Precipitation continues as we go on in through Wednesday, then on in through Thursday. Pretty rainy period coming here for Southern California. Some big time amounts. You're talking about 1.6, maybe some areas 2 inches for the Los Angeles basin if things line up correctly. And then as we go off into the future, you see additional systems kind of rolling around here. Nice rainfall amounts here for much of the state of California as we go on through the extended forecast. And if we take a look at thunderstorm risk as well, there's our closed low kind of spinning. And as we go through the day tomorrow, this is Tuesday afternoon, you cannot rule out a thunderstorm or two here as that low passes off just right across the California-Mexico border. And then we start to go to Wednesday afternoon there. And now we're on to Thursday, and post-frontal, you can see a lot of the state here going to be under the gun for a couple of thunderstorms. Can't rule out some lightning strikes there. We'll see how that turns out as well. And then we go off into the future a little bit more, and we get a break from the thunderstorm activity there. Now, total snow to chair ratio in inches, put this into motion, and you can see some of the snow for the higher terrain. That's with the closed low right there. Now, watch with the next one. Look at that snow piling up across the Sierra Nevada. That's why the winter storm warnings are going to be going into effect here, and big time snow amounts across a lot of the Sierra Nevada. Again, the timing of that is Wednesday through Thursday, and then we get that big shot of snowfall for some of the higher terrain of Southern California all the way down to the Peninsula Range, all the way down into Baja as well, and then additional rounds of snowfall possible with the next frontal system not shown there. Now, 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, you see the nice above average all the way through March 19th. There's the 6 to 10 day through March 19th. There's the 8 to 14 day, kind of keeping that above average around here across the southwest USA. Not bad, 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. This is looking at the 365-day precipitation anomaly. Going out a year, you can see wide drought has developed over portions of the southwest USA. So we still have some work to do, and this frontal system will be helping out. This closed low will also be helping out as well. Any rainfall amounts do indeed help. So hopefully we keep these systems going as we go through the month of March and try to make up this deficit that's been going on for about a year now. But yeah, what else? Anyway, here goes first system up. That's going to be rolling in as we go on in through the day tomorrow. And then we got the stronger frontal system out there. So anyway, hope you guys are prepared for the storm. Don't travel unless you have to on Wednesday and Thursday, and you might not be able to anyway. They're probably going to be closing some roads. A lot of chain controls going on across the Sierra Nevada. So anyway, click like and subscribe. We will do this all again tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys then.